Well, let's queer up South Florida and Florida. Visit Lauderdale presents the best 10 things to do for Labor Day weekend. Labor Day is right around the corner, and you've got a long weekend ahead. Greater Fort Lauderdale has the perfect ideas for different ways the community can enjoy the holiday. With 8 beaches spread among 24 miles of golden sand, it is a no-brainer that this is the place to be for Labor Day. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast, food adventurer, craft beer fan, fashionista, dog lover, or art connoisseur, Greater Fort Lauderdale will serve you the best. Here is what it has to offer you this Labor Day. How about take a self-guided tour of Downtown Hollywood and the Mural Project to check out curated contemporary murals and international and domestic artist displays. Canoe or paddleboard at Westlake Park in Florida's Hollywood and paddle your way through winding mangrove-lined trails. Enjoy a cruise along Fort Lauderdale's renowned New River on a one-of-a-kind floating tiki bar. How about strolling along Las Olas Boulevard, also known as Fort Lauderdale's Style Mile, for delectable dishes and sidewalk seating, shopping, and art galleries. You could drop into Ann's Florist or Coffee Bar for macaroons, Panther coffee, antiques, and sweet mementos. In case you want to enjoy the day with your pet, how about heading on over to Park and Ocean at the beachfront Hugh Birch State Park for live music, good food, craft beer, and a gorgeous sunset. The list is long and the options are endless, and there is something for everyone under the sun. Well, Labor Day is exciting for us. It's our next long weekend, and I think the campaign is interesting because first it makes me think about Labor Day, because I wouldn't think about Labor Day until Friday before Labor Day.
Because you don't work. You sound like me.
Well, there's that. Some people don't call this work. I have many criticisms online of that. But it's an opportunity to think in advance of things to do. I got to start planning, basically, because I don't want to ruin my weekend. I want to plan on something. Visit Lauderdale.
Well, and you gave us a bunch of stuff to look forward to, and there's still so many other things to do here in South Florida. And, you know, we love Visit Lauderdale. We love Richard Gray and the beautiful Miss Stacy Ritter. Hi, baby. And, you know, there's always stuff to do. But I love, one of my favorite things you mentioned was Treetop Park. So I don't like to work out. You folks know that, right? But I do love my dog. And they have tons of workout events there.
Never been
you haven't? You've got to go. Yeah. It's huge and it's beautiful. And they've got all these workouts so you can do with your dog. So imagine yoga or CrossFit, anything that you can think of. They have classes there to do with your best buddy alongside you. It's awesome.
You know, it's very interesting that we live here in South Florida, and there's so many things that we've never done or ever gone to.
Here, and we don't do this.
South Florida, see it like a tourist,
right? That tiki bar that floats up and down the New River, that is so fun, and it's so much. And they're good people, but it's so much more fun than the bicycle thing where you have to like pedal up Las Olas. By the time you get to one end, and then they're like, okay, now you have to pedal. So it's fun, but when I'm drinking, it's a little much. You know, and I will be visiting our lovely Port Everglades on Labor Day weekend. I am. I'm heading out on a cruise. Yeah, so it's going to be a really fun weekend.
I was sitting here thinking, no, Faye's not doing the tiki bar because that requires exercise to bike. How do you know about CrossFit and yoga?
Because of other people, not for me. But then, you know, if you honestly go to Visit Lauderdale, they always have incredible things to do. Another place that I went to that I had never heard about was the Bonnet House, right?
Oh, it's
and that was where they painted me, Mr. Avi Ram. Hi. He did a segment for Visit Lauderdale in plain sight, right? Hidden in plain sight, and they painted me right into the botanical garden. It's just an incredible place.
Awesome.
We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out television network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ+ community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.